your turn to...
Oh, is it for me?
Consider yourself fired.
Why are you winking at me?
Consider yourself fired.
Hello, and welcome to the JT and Drew Show. I'm JT.
And I'm Drew.
And we're two nobodies talking about nothing.
Consider yourself fired. Well, hey, bud. I'm glad that I ran into you today and that you agreed to come back on the show.
It was not by choice.
Well, it does what it's told, huh?
It sure
Anyways, so how have you been lately? How's your summer been going?
You know, it's been going really good. How's yours?
No complaints. It's been pretty hot.
Very hot. That was my next comment. It's too daggum hot. I don't know what this summer is doing.
I would like to give my plants outside 2-a-days, like 2-a-day waterings.
Yeah.
But I don't think my wallet agrees.
Yeah.
So they get 1 a day, and usually by the end of the following day, they're looking like they're gonna die already. They're already wilted, and it doesn't seem like I'm making that much effect by watering them.
Yeah.
I know I am. I'm keeping them alive, but it's a little disheartening sometimes.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. The tree in front of your house looks really pitiful.
It does, and for some reason, it's only growing leaves at the bottom.
Oh, that's right. I did notice that. Yeah. Well, last year it was at the bottom, but it also grew at the top, too.
Yeah, it kind of filled out. But I think after the winter and definitely the summer, it's kind of like, we're not playing this.
Yeah.
The missus would like to get rid of it and put a new tree in there, but one that's already a little bit more developed.
Yeah. Where are you going to get that in?
I don't know. We saw one of those like Plant Worlds or whatever nurseries around town.
Oh.
We thought we might check out, but it's not a right now project because I figure by the time I put it in the ground and start watering it, it's just going to die because of the heat. But maybe next spring. Who knows?
The best time, so from what I've heard, the best time to plant a tree is in the fall.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe this fall then.
Yeah. But I guess for here it would be like early winter, late fall, because that'll be round about the temperature that you want.
Yeah, it starts cooling down a little bit.
Yeah, but what do I know? I don't have a green thumb. Every plant I try to grow just dies and looks at me and goes, "My life is pitiful.
Girdle.
I don't want to be here anymore."
Wow, your plants sound like Reporter Bob. Maybe they're related.
It might be. I don't know. So,
hey, speaking of plants, I've got a question for you.
Okay.
Well, it's really a word with a question mark. Sandwiches, question mark?
Sandwiches?
Yeah, sandwiches. This was on my mind earlier.
Okay.
And I'm sitting here thinking there are so many different kinds of sandwiches. Even, like from homemade sandwiches, Subway, wherever, there's all kinds of different sandwiches out there.
Okay.
And everybody eats them differently,
mm-hmm.
right? It's not like you just roll up to the Subway and, hey, I want the number one, and it comes the way the number one comes.
Yeah, because you get to pick
all
your
these
toppings.
options. Yeah, toppings. Do you want it this way? Do you want it that way? You want it made with love? Whatever.
Yeah.
So sandwiches. What? Let's start with home.
Okay.
And work our way out.
Okay, work our way out. Home sandwiches. Well, I probably should be eating wheat bread, but I don't eat wheat bread. Mainly because it's fluffier and softer. But
stick to your kind.
But I do something that I'm sure a lot of people around the country do this, but I freeze my bread. Because I'll go to Walmart and I'll buy like a 69-cent loaf of bread or a 97-cent loaf of bread, however much it is. It's not $1 yet, and I'm really thankful. I'll grab about 4 of them and I'll put 3 of them in the freezer, and then we'll use one, and then so on and so forth as they go. But sandwiches. Gosh, you could really get deep into this.
You sure could.
I like peanut butter and honey sandwiches.
Oh, okay. I haven't tried that.
Yeah. That's the crave we've been going on for the past 2 years, peanut butter and honey sandwiches. Trying to get our protein out of the peanut butter, and then honey is just kind of like an all-natural sweetener.
Yeah. Yeah, I like honey on my sopapillas, but I haven't had it on a sandwich like that.
Well, you should try it. It's a poor man's sandwich. Not really, not these days. Honey's like $10 a jar.
Good night.
Yeah, it's, but it used to be. You used to pick up honey for $1 or something.
Oh, yeah.
Peanut butter and jelly, obviously. That's the all-time American favorite.
Yeah. What flavor jelly?
So I go with grape. I got to keep it, but I also like peach and apricot.
What about pineapple?
No.
Okay. Well, okay. Here's another one then.
Okay.
With the jelly.
Yeah.
Are you a jelly or a preserves, or does it matter?
Oh no! If it's peach, it's got to be preserves.
Yeah. That's how. I mean, I'll eat either, but like you said, like I love strawberry, and I love strawberry preserves.
See, when it comes to strawberry, I got to do jam.
Okay.
I don't do the strawberry jelly.
Yeah.
Only because I like the seeds.
Yeah, that's true.
I like the crunch.
Gets
in
on your peanut butter. Do you go smooth or crunchy?
So I either go one extreme or the other. I can't do the middle, but it's either
super crunch.
Yeah, it's either creamy or extra crunchy. I cannot just do,
okay,
regular peanut butter.
Have you ever done the peanut butter and banana?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
here's one.
Mm-hmm.
Here's one. Growing up, I remember the Fluffernutter.
That's that
the marshmallow.
Yeah, I've never
peanut
tried
butter
that.
and fluff. That I don't know if it was just when I was a kid, because it's been a long time since I've had one, but I remember those being delicious.
Oh, what would you do with it?
Well, I would do peanut butter.
Okay.
I would do fluff, and I would throw in banana if I was feeling a little extra spicy.
Ooh, it got a little bonus on your check there.
Mom's check, not mine. But yes, delicious. Again, I don't know if it was just then. Maybe today I tried it as an adult, and I'm like, this is what was I thinking? But I remember it being really good.
Oh, okay. Have you tried Nutella?
Okay. I've tried Nutella like on what do you call those? Like little breadsticks.
Okay.
But I've not done Nutella like toast or sandwich. I just, it's the principle for me. It's peanut butter and jelly. It's not Nutella and jelly.
No, not adding anything with it, but just toasted Nutella.
No, I can't do it.
Can't do it based off principle.
Yeah.
What principle do you have that says I can't put Nutella on toast?
Well, it's like, okay, when you were younger and you did chocolate milk. Okay, did you do the Nestle or did you do the Ovaltine?
Hershey's?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You don't do Ovaltine. Nobody does Ovaltine. Who does Ovaltine?
My grandma.
Right. This isn't 1940. Principle.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here's this. Speaking of chocolate, did you get the plastic Hershey's squeeze, or did you get the can Hershey's?
So, as an adult, I've got the squeezed chocolate syrup.
Okay.
Now, as a kid, it was all about that powder.
Powder?
Yeah, you get it out of the can.
Hershey's?
Yeah. Or maybe it was... Yeah, no, it had to have been Hershey's.
That was
Get a spoonful of that and mix it up.
That's Nesquik.
Maybe, okay, Nesquik then. Yep.
Yeah, when I was 4. No,
or
sir.
if you were my parents, every now and then, they would do the like the Mexican hot chocolate where you...
Oh, yeah. I've got some up in my pantry.
And you, yeah.
Yeah, I still got to throw it away. It was gifted
But,
to my kids, and they didn't like it, so I tried it and went, oh, it's a little spicy.
Yeah, it can be.
It can be. Yeah. So we still
But,
got to throw it
okay,
away.
so definitely peanut butter. We're both on board with that.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a favorite kind of meat sandwich at home?
Oh.
Me personally,
Okay.
I'm a fan of ham.
Yeah.
I love me some ham and cheese
What
and different
kind of
combos
ham?
with that.
Because there's different kinds. You got the
Yeah.
honey ham. You got the Black Forest ham.
I love Black Forest ham. I
Okay.
love hickory ham. I love
Yes.
honey ham, smoked ham. I'm not a fan of the peppered ham.
Yeah, I'm not either.
I'll eat it, but sometimes I gotta peel that border off. It's just a little too peppery for me.
Okay. All right.
But I'll eat it.
Okay.
But if I'm given the choice, like ham or turkey, I go ham. Now my wife, turkey all the way.
Okay.
So
Sticking to
I, mean,
the
I
lighter
guess turkey's healthier, but
meat. It's what they say.
yeah, that's what they say. But ham. Did you ever do fried bologna?
Oh, yeah.
Talk about a poor man's sandwich. That was delicious.
God, yeah. Which people compare that to Spam, and I can't. There's no way. I can't do
it's
Spam.
not the same
It's
thing
not.
at all.
Fried
I
bologna.
can do fried Spam.
So it would be fried bologna, mustard sandwich.
Yep.
Because you couldn't do it any other way. It did not taste good with mayonnaise. It didn't taste good with ketchup. Well, I don't like ketchup anyways, but it didn't taste good with that. It was mustard, fried bologna, sandwich. Or if you couldn't afford, so this is what I did when I had my apartment. I would just take one bread and turn it into a taco.
That's what I'm talking about. That'd make your loaf last twice as long.
Exactly. Unless you have like 4 of them, and then it's like, what's going
Yeah,
on?
that's true. Yeah. Now, upping the ante, you go to Subway.
Okay.
Affiliate link not below.
Not below.
Because we're not sponsored.
We're not at all.
But you go to Subway. Do you... Well, okay, first of all, what's your sub there? Like, hey, I can only have one. This is the last one I can ever have. It's going to be...
Okay. So my ultimate favorite up until a few months ago was the chicken bacon ranch. And the reason it has been a few months ago is every Subway I've ever walked into, the chicken after you put it in the sandwich has still been frozen. So I can't. And when you say, hey, can you take the chicken, put it in a container and microwave it, and then throw the chicken on the sandwich, there's like nobody knows what I'm talking about. So I just kind of cut that out. And I like the All-American that they have now.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
That All-American, before the All-American, I was going to the Cold Cut Classic.
Yep. And I still do the cold cut every now and again.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. There's nothing wrong with it.
No.
But that All-American, man.
At all. Yeah. Speaking of cold cut, do you toast the cold cut? Or do you keep it to the name?
No, I keep it to the name. I keep it all the way cold. We're not putting that thing in the oven.
Yeah. I'm with you on
There's
that
only
one.
a couple sandwiches that I'll toast. And one was that chicken bacon ranch,
Yep.
just because, like you said, the frozen chicken that still comes out frozen after it's been toasted.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe like the spicy Italian or what was the other one? The buffalo chicken, again, with that frozen chicken.
Okay.
Something like that I'll toast. But like that All-American, the cold cut, regular, what I think of like home type sandwiches, I leave them cold, man.
Really? All-American comes with bacon? You don't toast it?
I don't know if they toast the bacon, but
They'll microwave it for you. I just don't like the microwave bacon. I got to have my bacon toasted with my meat.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
that's what she said.
She has said that before.
She says a lot.
She does, but you know one question I have? Who is she?
The world may never know.
The world may never know.
Don't stick it in there.
I gotta poop. Speaking of don't stick that in there.
Yeah.
There was an article recently that I read, and we're switching gears from sandwiches for a second, but we're staying in the same realm of the cafeteria.
Okay.
And I don't remember where this article came from, so this is all hearsay according to the courts and Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. But there was a school, and again, I forget where, who, what, when, but there was a school, and they were preparing their cafeteria for the food service, right?
Okay.
And they didn't load milk in the milk loader. They put some kind of, I can't remember what the article said, some kind of cleaner.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
It looked identical to milk.
Yeah.
It had the same properties. It was the same, what do they call that? Not liquidity, but the
consistency.
Consistency. Yeah.
It was a
all that
floor
stuff.
cleaner is what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they served it. And a few of the teachers and students got sick. Thankfully, none of them, it was anything serious. But, I mean, it was, like burning. They were having reactions to it. And they caught it in time, thankfully, to, hey, we need to stop serving this. But I just want to know, like, what containers was that thing in? Was it something similar to the milk? Were the labels not big enough? Were they... I don't know, man. But that was just crazy when I came across that article.
Yeah, I mean, you would think that the cafeterias and stuff like that would get their milk in, like, a bag. And you would have, like, a spout at the end of the bag where it would hook up to.
Right.
But, well, I guess some cleaners do. I mean, I've worked in the restaurant business for almost 2.5 years. And some of our cleaners came that way, too. I don't remember ever seeing a cleaner that looked like milk, unless it was the dispensed soap, that kind of marble.
But then also, and granted, obviously I wasn't there, but what was the cleaner doing
in the milk
in that area?
Yeah.
Or did they? Why was the milk stored where the cleaner was, or whatever? Again, I don't know all the little circumstances, but crazy mix up for sure.
Definitely, and I'm glad I wasn't there, because when it comes to milk, I'll chug it. I don't even taste it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm that way with chalky milk.
Yeah, so I take we do, but I don't ever use them, like normal glasses. Me personally drink out of mason jars because they're cheaper. Once I'm done with the spaghetti sauce, I just wash it and throw it up in my pantry. And or not my pantry, where I keep all my cups and whatnot. And I grab a 20-ounce jar, and I will fill that thing up to the brim. And the first half of that glass, I'm chugging it.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's what I like. These some of these restaurants, when you get like to-go cups or like pizza joints or Jason's Deli or what have you, you get their big plastic cups you can take home and reuse.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Those are my water cups.
Yeah. Dickies was a big one for us.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, get the big Dickie cups. But I've kind of went away from plastic, and I figured, man, I'll just start using glass. Cause
they say that's better for you.
Yeah, it doesn't have the pores, I guess, that plastic does, where it will hold a smell or it'll hold certain contaminants or whatnot. Glass does not have that. So, but for me, it's just easier to wash because I can throw a glass cup at the bottom of the dishwasher just as much as I can on the top, and it'll get just as clean.
Yeah.
So
no, that's smart. That's smart.
Yeah, but that's just me. Again, I mean, I don't have regular old cups. My coffee cups that are up here, those are old jelly jars and that I got from the store. And a lot of my regular cups, they're all mason jars from the spaghetti sauce that have it'll tell you certain ounces that are there.
Do you leave the labels on or do you peel the labels off?
No, I peel the labels off.
Okay.
So I'll do the best I can. I have a couple that have that like glue residue.
Yeah.
But yeah. And my very first coffee cups were, so Sam's went out. They had this special one year where you could buy these mason jars and you could cook brownies in them. And then you just, after you cook the brownie in the glass, you throw some ice cream on it and whatnot. You just kind of dig it all out. Those were my very first coffee cups.
That sounds scrumdiddlyumptious.
The brownies weren't that good, but it was a cool concept, and the kids
Oh.
liked it. So
I've seen where they do like hot cocoa mix like that. They'll kind of make it in a little package, put some ribbon or bow on it or whatever. Hey, here you go. Here's your cocoa mix in a jar.
yeah, they used to sell a lot of those on Craigslist. Now it's Facebook Market, but yeah, for like the holidays and stuff.
Yeah. Yep.
So back to sandwiches.
Yeah, man.
What kind of bread do you like with your sandwiches? We talked about me. Let's talk about you.
Want to talk about me? Want to talk about you? Well, that's not how the song goes.
No.
Anyway, bread. I don't know. I'm not much of a bread snob. I just love bread, and I think you could tell when you look at me. But I mean, I like white bread. I like wheat bread. I like potato bread.
Oh, don't even get me on potato bread. I had to stop. That stuff is like crack in a bag.
Yeah, that stuff's delicious. Kind of bugging out from sandwiches for a second, but the little King Hawaiian rolls.
Oh, yeah.
My gosh.
Have you tried their burger buns?
No.
Oh, you don't want to. You'll be hooked.
Yeah, I'll
You'll
eat a
put your
bag by
PB&Js in there.
Yeah.
Have you ever done PB&J hot dog sandwiches?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, try it with the Hawaiian bread. Oh,
Have you done cinnamon bread? Cinnamon sugar bread?
no, I've never done.
So like you make toast, right?
Yeah.
Throw your bread in the toaster, butter it up, put some cinnamon and sugar on it. Delicious.
Okay. Now, my great-grandmother used to make something like that, but she would put it in the oven. So you do
you
it
can
at
do that too.
375, put some butter on it, throw some sugar on it, and then you throw your cinnamon in there, and then you just bake it for no more than 5-10 minutes, right? So 5 minutes on one side, 5 minutes on the other. It'll toast it up. Oh, I make those for the kids, but I only make their special occasions.
It's delicious.
Oh my gosh, it is. And I gotta make
My
like
grandma-
10 at a time.
My mom's mom, she used to make her own bread.
Homemade bread is
And
the
she
best. I
would
don't care
make-
what you say.
She would make cinnamon raisin bread. And I love raisins and I love cinnamon.
Nope.
And that stuff, man, I mean, shoot, I could eat a loaf by myself and still have room for dinner. Like that. Oh,
That's good?
Yeah, delicious.
Well, that's
Mhm.
good because so that's one thing I can't do. I cannot do cooked raisins. I can eat them out of the box all day, but I cannot
Really?
do cooked raisins.
Can you eat them in things?
No, like I can't do like the
So like not in your oatmeal.
Nope,
Okay.
nope. They've got to be straight from the box into
Yeah.
my mouth.
You remember having those as a kid? The little snack box, the little
Oh, raisinette things.
yeah. Well, it wasn't Land O'Lakes. That's the butter, but it had the lady on it and the little red box
Yeah,
of raisins.
yeah. We bought some for the kids, and I just wound
Yeah.
up eating all of them because nobody liked them. Oh, and great value, Walmart. They have their own stuff, so you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they're like when I bought them, they were 99 cents for 6 of them.
Oh wow.
So I got my raisins those days.
Now you can do raisins. Can you do prunes?
No, I'm not
No?
90 yet.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither.
But my son can, or well, he used to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like that with black olives. When I was a little kid, man, I'd put them on my fingers, play, and I could eat them.
Yep.
Nowadays, I can tolerate them, but it's not like, oh, I want some black olives.
Yeah, I can tolerate them on my pizza.
Yeah, that's
and
about it.
Maybe into like some sort of spaghetti something, but not a fan of just eating them.
But I could never do the green olives. I don't
No.
know. It was not a thing for me. I don't know how people do that, like in their adult beverages. One, I don't drink those, but two, I don't get it.
The green olives are just completely disgusting.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, now I'm hope you didn't see that, but I'm drooling a little bit. All this sandwich talk.
I was trying to figure out why the table was getting wet.
Yeah. Well, that's why.
Ugh. Keep it over there.
Teach you to bring up sandwiches on the show. Jeez.
So here's a big question, because a lot of people have a different different idea on this. Do you eat the crust with your bread?
Well, let me answer your question with a question. Are you American?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
All right.
If you don't eat the crust on your bread, you're just a commie.
Yeah. Oh, I'll let her know you said that.
Oh, no. She doesn't eat the crust?
No.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the crust on the bread. What I do sometimes when I'm feeling, I don't know, adventurous.
Okay.
When I'm not just, I got to get it in my belly fast.
Mm-hmm.
I'll eat the crust first. So I kind of work my way around the sandwich.
Okay.
And then I'll eat the sandwich. Now, when it's a matter of get in my belly or else, I don't care what order it goes in, but that whole thing is going in.
If I have to make a sandwich these days, so usually I'll make myself 2 sandwiches because I'm larger than life. But by the time I'm getting done putting on the bread for the second sandwich, the first sandwich is already halfway gone. I'm like, wow, these look amazing.
So tonight, I had a leftover burger.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And a couple tamales in the fridge.
Ooh.
So I thought, hey, you know what? I'm gonna heat these up. So I put the burger in the microwave while I was getting the tamales ready, and then I pulled it out, put the tamales on the plate, put it back in, and then I was like, well, you know what? This is probably long enough. The burger's done. Pulled the burger out and put the tamales back in, and while those were going, I went ahead and had my appetizer of a burger.
There you go. That's a way to do it.
You know, I had to make room on the plate, so.
Well, yeah. Of course. What kind of tamales?
These were, I think these were pork. Yeah, we got them from, where did we get them from?
Are they your grandma's?
No,
Oh.
no. I think these were H-E-B.
Okay, they make a good one.
Yeah, these were pretty good.
Okay.
Definitely not grandma's,
Right.
but pretty good.
Okay.
They're not, definitely not the Hormel chili tamales. Have you had those?
I have not.
There's a first time for everything, but the first time could also be your last time, and I mean like your last breath.
That bad, huh?
I mean, as my grandpa would say, it'll make a turd.
There you go.
But, yeah, I don't know if you're really going to enjoy that experience. If it's life or death and you got to eat something, go for it.
Yeah, I mean, if it's, worst case scenario, that's the only thing on the shelf and I had to eat something, okay, yeah, maybe. But
They probably have a long shelf life.
Oh, they probably
they're,
do.
They're canned,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, at least 10 years.
Yeah, you'd be all right.
Yeah. That's all right. We were eating Vienna sausages in the 90s that were dated to expire in the 70s, so,
Vienna sausages.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah. Great-grandmother had a special Vienna fork. It was a little tiny fork, and you just poke them. They were good.
What about today? Do you still take part in the Vienna sausage?
I haven't eaten Vienna sausages since the 90s, so...
Okay, so the little bit hasn't tried those yet either.
No, not at all.
Good. Don't let's not start bad habits.
Oh, but
I wonder
if I had
if they really eat those in Vienna.
I don't know. Probably. I mean, how else would they get the name?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think they just call them sausages, though.
Yeah, true. Probably like me and Mexican food.
Yeah. Just go over to Mexico and be like, hey, you got any food?
Yeah. Yep.
That's all right. I
You
plan
got
on
any,
going to China
Mexican
and just
food?
being like, hey, you got any food?
Banzai!
That's Japan.
What? That's Japanese.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops.
Which
Well,
Well, hold on now. I've been to Coco's. Oh
Oh,
my
Coco's.
goodness. Okay.
That place, parts of you will look like the Japanese flag when you leave that place. I'm telling you, man, they don't play on those levels of spiciness.
They don't. But anybody who's been to Japan and hears the word Coco's, I have not yet met somebody that has gone, ooh, Coco's? Every time, everybody's gone, oh, God, I miss it so much.
Yeah. Well, I had it in California, and it was just delicious.
Oh, my, it's better than California's, man.
Oh, I bet. I bet you're getting the real deal out there.
Oh, yeah. And the ladies there, they were so nice. And, of course, me, I'm a typical American tourist where I'm like, take the chopsticks. These are really nice. You know, try to get my money back in chopsticks.
Put them in your purse.
Yeah.
Put them in your purse. Excuse me, I didn't get any chopsticks.
Exactly. Yep. God, they were so nice. They were like, oh, we gave you.
I can't remember. Do they go level 1 to 5 or is it 1 to 10? Because I got whatever, like 2 away from the highest one. I was like, oh, yeah, I want to do that because I'm a man.
I
was crying that night.
I don't want to speak out of turn, but if I remember correctly, I only think it was 1 to 5.
Okay, 1 to 5. I got a 3.5. And, woo, man.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
can do spicy, you know. I mean, I'll sweat and turn red and stuff, but man, spicy did not do me so well.
You know, I used to, when I was younger, do spicy. And these days, I cannot.
They have that little, I went to a ramen place when I was in Hawaii. It was really good. But they have those little, like, red chili dishes on the, like, little red chili bowls on the table.
Yeah.
And it has a little, like, smaller than a baby spoon in it.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, oh, well, geez, you know, I got to do this like 20 times because they give me such a small spoon.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you what, my tongue was numb, my face was numb, I was crying, I was sweating, my face was red, but I couldn't stop eating it.
It was good?
Yeah, the time I had to stop eating it was when I realized, hey, this is going down my chin and I can't feel that. Yeah, maybe I should stop now.
Oh, my goodness, I couldn't imagine.
But it was delicious.
I bet it was. You know, if you can master spice and flavor, I'm all for it. But if it's just spice or just hot, then I can't get to I can't get to a Subway fast enough.
You got to find that balance so you can still enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes Subway's doors are going to be closed.
I can't have that. Tell you what, you know what else I can't have? We had Taco Bell the other night.
Oh, no. They don't call it Taco Hell for no reason.
Listen, I had one burrito on the way home. Did fine there. I had another burrito when I got home. And for the rest of the night, it was just, I couldn't get off the turlet.
You know, and I'm similar. But I'll find myself still doing it to myself.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, every time. Because you'll be like, well, that night I was like, you know, I don't really want to cook, but I have a craving for a burrito.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, going to Taco Bell. And I knew once we got it, I had to go straight home. We couldn't go out anywhere else, so it had to be at the end of whatever we were doing.
Right.
So, yeah, that's what we did. And the missus learned real quick, hey, we can't have Taco Bell.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah, because the noises that were made.
It's a good thing you live out in the country and, you know, a good distance between you and your neighbors.
Well,
they might have called the cops.
No, they probably would have. It was like a dying elk out there.
Reminds me of Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, it was worse than that. Yeah.
Golly.
You know, when there's a are you gonna live? And you're like, I don't know. You know.
That's better than being on the pot, making all those noises, and then hearing through the door from halfway out the other side of the house. I heard that. I heard that.
Now hear this.
Good Lord, pay attention to your TV show. Turn that up or something. What are you going to be listening to me for? I heard that. Golly. I had a nickel for every time I heard that.
Yeah.
I'd be living in a mansion.
Well, at least they're not recorded.
That's true. Not yet. Stay tuned for late night sessions from Taco Bell.
Yeah. God, you don't want to hear
not below.
God, you don't want to hear it here.
Yeah, no joke.
So, all right, man.
But,
Well, sandwiches. It was a good, good topic. I liked it.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Appreciate you giving your 2 cents. You know, I mean, they're just such a diverse topic.
Yeah.
You know, everybody eats them differently. Some people cut them into triangles. Some people cut the crust off.
Oh, we didn't
Some
even
people
get
fold
into
them
the
in
cutting
half.
part. Oh.
There's just some people grill them. Some people toast them. You never know.
You never do.
Yep. And, you know, how someone eats their sandwich tells a lot about them.
Yeah. And what restaurant they go to.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Never step foot back in that Subway. All right, man. Well, good evening.
Yep.
Good day.
It was great talking to you, and maybe you'll have me back on later.
Maybe.
All right, brother man.
Adios.
Peace.
As always, we'd like to say thank you for stopping by and listening to the podcast.
Yeah, we realized that you could have been doing anything way more productive, but you chose to waste your time with us.
We look forward to talking about absolutely nothing with you next time.
If you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, please email us at
jtandrewshow@gmail.com or visit our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/jtdrewshow.